I made out with the sister of my ex-fiancée and I'm not sure I regret it. How should I face this messy situation? Throwaway for obvious reasons. In advance sorry for the grammar mistakes, it is not my native language. Few years ago I 25M met Clara 26F at the tennis club of the university and we got along well and we started a relationship. After 1 year and a half we moved in together and after 3 years and a half, I proposed her and we got engaged. We were very happy together, our families got along well, I loved her and I thought she was the one and I wanted to spend the rest of my life with her. I am very into tennis, my little sister, F23, and I have been playing since we were kids. Clara and her little sister Zoe, F23, like tennis too and we used to play double together. Zoe and my little sister grew closer and became basically best friends. Clara got gradually bored of tennis and stopped so she played less. I still played with Zoe and my sis, I always had friends ready to tag along. Unfortunately, last year in March, few months after our engagement, Clara brutally broke up with me. She told me she wasn't sure that she was really loving me, that she knew that I love her with my life but I was more a safe choice, she didn't feel the burning passion she would expecting. She said she is probably not ready for marriage and wanted to enjoy different experiences before settling. Obviously, I was devastated, I wasn't expecting that, I was naively sure that we would marry and live happily. For several days, I tried to save our relationship but she rejected me and told me it's over, then I finally grew a spine and tried to move on. I moved with my sister, I was in a very dark place but step by step I started to heal. Due to her friendship with my sister, Zoe was often around, it was awkward at the beginning, but with time we grew closer and became genuine friends. Midsummer, as I was getting better, Clara suddenly came back. She told me she made the biggest mistake of her life, that she was scared about the marriage but she realized that she loved me and she is ready to spend her life with her. It messed me up again but even if I was dreaming of this few months ago, I knew I couldn't get over her leaving me and coming back after realizing grass isn't always greener, so I rejected her and blocked her. She didn't take it well, she insisted and even begged Zoe to send me a letter in which she implored me to get back together with her. It was starting to get messy so I plucked up my courage, unblocked her and go to see her. I listened her and I told her that it was too late, she broke me and we could never go back like nothing happened, our relationship is gone and will never come back. It was painful but I felt liberated because I finally had closure. In September, my sister left to study 1 year in another country, but I still continued to hang out with Zoe. She became kind of part of my support system so it felt natural. We have similar interests and even have several common friends with our little tennis group, but we spent quite some time together, even in 1:1. I didn't really think about it but when my sis briefly came back for the holidays, she noticed it and told me it is a whole new dynamic. I reflected about this and I have to admit that Zoe is an awesome woman, sweet, caring, funny and beautiful. We have a great chemistry, and without her affiliation with Clara, I would have probably already thought about pursuing her. And we finally came to last summer, we were invited to a party, after a few drinks, we danced and we made out several times. With the euphoria of the party, it felt good but the morning after I felt like crap. It's the first time I got intimate with a girl since Clara, and it would be lying to say that I didn't enjoy that moment with Zoe but in the other side, I feel like a jerk to go after the sister of my ex-fiancée. Zoe and I talked yesterday, obviously it was awkward, she admits that she enjoyed this moment and felt the attraction and our chemistry but she feels guilt because she knows that Clara is probably still in love with me and it would be a huge betrayal. So I'm torn. On the one side, I really like Zoe and think that we should try to explore our chemistry and see where it heads us but on the other side, I feel like a huge jerk for thinking like this. Going after the sister of an ex should be a no-go. How should I face this messy situation? Should I be reasonable or should I say fuck it, let's try?